Happy Tuesday. It's 12:45. Yeah, I was up all night. I was in here till 2. I didn't like the warning signals in the script we were using, an accumulator. So I spent some time. Actually, I didn't spend some time. I spent about 8 hours reconfiguring a couple of things. And I came up with a combination that's pretty friggin' deadly. Had a couple of guys ask me about what signals are good for bot trading. You know, the old reliable signals are in here. I mean, we've got pivots are still in here. Reversals, of course, are here. But the bear fire and the bear ice signals are good. The buys and sells fire faster. The warning signal is killer at the moment. This is a long-term bot strategy. I think that would be one of my first choices. But you got to play with them. I mean, you got to decide which one's going to fire, which combination you want to use. It's kind of a either or, and it's up to you. I want to go through the settings here real quick. Better than that. Let's go through the strategy real quick. This is I'm on a 15-minute chart. And I'm going to go through settings. I'm also going to go through the fire and ice oscillator real quick too. Because there's some buy sells in there that are actually really good. But there again, that's more for a strategy. It's not a scalper's. It's not a scalping thing. Let's go to the strategy tester in a 15-minute. Alright, 15 minutes. Let's go to my settings first, right? Properties. Same as always. 100% equity, 0.075. You can verify price and slippage. And we've got recalculated after orders. Pretty simple stuff. Same as always. Set the date range you want to set it. I wouldn't mess with any of this. Just leave it alone. Now, that's 15-minute, 30-minute, 45-minute, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, daily, blows up. Let's go back to the 90. Let's go to the 20, the 15, the 12, the 10, the 5, the 3, the 2, and the 1 minute. And there you go. This is profitable across the whole range. This is probably the best signal, one of the best signals we've got in here. But it's not a scalper signal. It's a trend signal. So I guess that's kind of what you got to remember. It's not going to lie to you, and it's not going to repaint. But those warnings, this yellow warning right here, is the one you got to watch. If you want to jump in and scalp, I mean, that's fine. It's going to give you the trend. And where you decide you want to get out, I mean, you can watch it and trade it. And when it gets low enough, you can get out. And you can watch the breakouts. In the breakouts, you're going to tell a story. But it's an extremely powerful signal. And simple. I mean, the charts are simple. They're not complicated. There's not a whole lot of crap on here. You've got the trend indicator down here. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's go to the 5 minute. A lot of guys trade the 5 minute chart. Pretty simple stuff. We got a reversal here. We got a warning here. And she's continuing down. We got a breakout. And then if you want to reverse the trend and get out here, you can. That's entirely up to you. Very powerful signal set. I had a guy, right now we're in Heikin-Ashi candles. Heikin-Ashi, H-A, call it whatever you want. Some guys love them, some guys hate them. If I go to regular candles and go to the 45 minute chart, and I go to the strategy tester, on regular candles, I'm still showing 25% and 1.1 on regular candles. But I don't recommend it. So there you go. Plain and simple. Easy stuff. You make money with this script? If you can't, there's something wrong. Let me go back to the 15 minute. And I'll scroll this down here. Deadly stuff. Trade the warnings and trade the breakouts. Lots of choices. You guys are going to have to decide which one's best for you. Settings. Let's go in here to the script. And I'm just going to scroll down this real slow, just so you guys can see exactly how I have it set up. The supply and demand zones are all based on Bitcoin. If you don't want this trend direction on down here, you can turn it off. I like having it on. I leave everything else alone. Now, for the style. This is the hard part, and I'm going to go through this one slow. I turn the plot off. The plot is this volume line. This is a trend line. Personally, I don't need to see it because I've got the signals that are telling me what it is. So I don't really care about it. I turn the EMA plots off. I don't need to see them. You guys might want them. Just turn them on. If these are grayed out for any reason, if you just highlight, push the opacity up. That's all you have to do. Push the opacity up. I've disabled all the ATR ADX trends in here because I don't want to see them on this chart. These are the box markers. You can turn them on, turn them off. These are the text. This is the background color for the bar. You can turn it on, turn it off. Again, you can turn off the text, turn them on. turn the bar colors off. On the reversal bars, you can set the opacity of the bar. I just usually leave it around there. If you want to see the pivots, leave them on. If you don't want to see them, turn them off. It's a little diamond with a question mark as a pivot. ATR bands are off, and this is the plot backgrounds. Just leave it all alone. It's really simple. And that's that. All you got to do is hit default, save it as a default, and you're all done. Now, the oscillator. This is a money flow line and price action. So I have it set up where it has overbought and oversold zones here. And I watch the lines. I watch how they're trailing. Right now they're headed down. If this little itty bitty one here is an EMA line. Watch the trend. When she turns red, it's going to change. This money flow signal, this little dollar sign, is going to signal the change. So you can actually trade off of that if you want to. But the settings in this, if you want it to look like mine, these are the settings. I would not change any of them. Style. If you want Stokes, turn it on. If you don't, turn it off. If you want the money flow line on or off, you can turn it on and off. But I think money flow is important. You see there's money starting to leave. Okay. This is again money flow line. When it turns green, she's going up. It's turning orange, yellow. She's starting to lose a little steam, and then she turns red. Very strong indicator. Bar color I leave off. I don't need to see the overbought, oversold zones. If you want to see them, turn them on. You can see the bands in here. You can see what's overbought and oversold. I don't have the RSI on. It actually gets underlaid under the money flow line, so you won't see it anyway. If you don't want the EMA line on, turn it off. Money flow overbought and oversold. That's these orange lines. This one and this one. I leave everything else the same. Bull line I turn blue. Bear line I turn red. Right here. And I change it to dashed. It comes up dotted, but I turn it to dashed. The overbought and oversold are the blue lines down here and up here. I turn off the Heinz background. The upper band limit is here. The middle band is off. The lower band is here, and you can adjust the opacity down here, but you can't see it on the screen. These are the overbought, oversold colors. You can adjust the colors there. And the RSI EMA fill color. That's this color in here. If I want to turn that up, I can turn it up. There. Hit defaults, save as default, say OK, and you're all done. These are the only two indicators you need to make money. That's it. The only two. If you want to turn Accumulator Pro on to get more signals, you can do this. I'm actually going to be updating this version. I haven't taken the old warnings out of it yet. I'm going to. But if you want to see the swings, then the swings are here. Swings are always a heads up. And that's about all I use it for. I want to see the swing. I want to see what it's going to call. Other than that, I don't turn it on. And that's it. So I think I've accomplished my goal. I wanted a killer set of indicators that would never fail me in any given situation, and I think I've done it with Fire and Ice. I mean, this has been an ongoing project for a while. No, not 2.5 years. It's been an ongoing project for about 2 weeks. But it's been a long-ass 2 weeks. But I've got it, and it works. And there's no getting around it. The original version of Fire and Ice has not changed. I've added some things to it. I've made some things easier to see and easier to trade off of. And that's really about it. This is a very powerful tool set. This is a life changer. For the guys that are using it, it's a life changer. If you were ever afraid to trade before, you don't ever have to be afraid to trade again. This will get you into the trend and get you out. All you got to do is watch the signals. Pretty simple stuff. But with that being said, I mean, I really don't know what else to say. I try and make everybody happy. I try and make the bot traders happy. I try and make the scalpers happy, the swing traders, and everybody else. So, with that being said, hang on a second. The War Department's calling. Hang on. Okay, quick phone call, over and done with. Anyway, I think I covered everything. Hope you guys are happy with it. Happy hunting. If you need anything, hit me up. This has already been published on TradingView, so you can resave it to your favorites folders. I uploaded the strategy, so if you want that strategy, hit me up. I'll activate you. Let's see if we can make this thing rock, guys. I'll talk to you all later.